go live button. I've been
You
waiting
did
here
everything but press it. There we go.
There we go. I did everything except press it. Clearly, my streaming skills are...
You're not our professional level. You're definitely a pro streamer.
Yeah, no, don't feel professional level. Should we roll the clips again? Is that what we should do? Like,
yeah.
roll everything again. There we go. Me being a fool, and now I'm fixing things on stream. There we go. Now you're not so squished in. Right. I forgot to press the go live button, so I was sitting here for ages going, okay, the thing's been rolling for like 10 minutes now. We're gonna do the voiceover. And then there was no need to do the fucking voiceover because, anyway. Shenanigans. What happened last time?
Just going right into it.
Genocide, yeah. Genocide did happen.
Last time on Into the Mists of Elduur.
Oh, yes. So apart from genocide...
We killed an orc and then Bran smacked the person who he shouldn't have smacked because he smacked him so hard he died.
Yeah, Bran went crazy on some, you know, not necessarily hostile people and made them hostile.
Could have been hostile. This is future self-defense. That's what that's called.
Right.
Is that a thing?
It is now.
Yep, future self-defense, that's what we're going with. I'm trying the whole, like, one headphone off at the moment, so, because I've been told that while we do D&D, I yell quite a lot, and I'm trying to combat that. Trying to combat the yelling.
So this is going to be a more chill stream, everybody.
I think
just
you're
sit
yelling
back,
every time
relax,
you go
and
live.
enjoy the madness.
I don't yell every time we go live. To be fair, though, I do have noise-canceling headphones, so it's me like, I need to hear myself!
You don't, like, monitor your own audio, anyway?
Yeah, I do monitor my own audio, but,
Okay.
no, not my own voice or anything.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
I don't either. I do everything, like, just no headphones.
Yes, listening to yourself while you speak. The most awful thing ever.
Yeah, it is the worst. Okay, so...
Especially if it's half a second behind.
Let's do... Yeah, but then just fix your latency, bruh. We are going to do everybody's introductions. We're starting off with Master Galen.
Yes. Alright, yeah, I am Galen Harrell. I am a Ranger, Beastmaster, Elf, and yeah, we are currently trying to save a tree, and not really, I guess save a tree, I don't know. We're trying to find something in the tree to save people who are undead, so that is part of my storyline, is to do these kind of rituals, I guess, to become, I'm looking to also do a class into a druid and learn more about that stuff, so this is all part of that, and yeah. Pretty much.
Hello, I am playing Drust Rothson, the Dwarven Cleric of Glavis, the Goddess of War and Protection. And we are currently attempting to rescue a couple of missing party members who were lost a good long time ago. Our tiefling warlock / something possibly friend Jadessa, and our cook Mouse, who is a gnomish rogue, I'm gonna say.
Halfling, I think we established last time.
Oh, they're about the same, you know.
And yes, they're a bard, not a rogue.
Oh, they're a bard. Oh well. There was a certain amount of stealing and lying and so on, so I assumed.
It's been that long.
Yeah.
So you assumed racist, classist.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, I'm a dwarf cleric. I mean, you don't get much more basic bitch than that.
Oh, it's my time. Hi, I'm Bran, a human warlock barbarian clusterfuck.
Hey, Skewed.
On the search of his adoptive sister. Is that a thing? Or is he the adopted brother of father?
Stay
Suffers
tuned
from,
to find out.
suffers from survivor's guilt and some mental trauma after losing some points of intelligence. And apparently has some anger issues.
Apparently.
Jesus. For anyone that wasn't here last time, Bran went on just like a fucking slaughter. Thank God we're not doing D&D alignments.
Him and Galen, anyway, because
Well-
Galen did put an arrow through the back of someone's head.
I mean,
Spared the dying on mine, just saying.
Oh. 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 Yeah, you did spare the dying on yours. Okay. So, we'll jump right in. As you guys stand sort of breathless from a very, very, very short-lived battle. It was surprisingly easy to get in here. It's almost,
too easy.
almost too easy. Yeah, exactly. Battle quotation marks. Hey, Lynx, welcome in. Welcome in, my love.
Almost like it was crafted for when we were a lot lower level or something.
Almost like the GM had seconds to prepare because I originally had planned for you to go back into the tree. And then had to pause going, well, shit. Give me a few minutes to completely change what we're up to, because that's the joy of D&D. But nonetheless, it was a very, very short battle. You can, as kind of silence sort of descends around the cave. The bodies. How many of the spare the dying did you only managed one, didn't you, Joss?
Well, the other two specifically told you what the deaths of their two were.
This is true. So, two of the bodies that lie in the ground, you watch the blood begin to seep into the earth. And with the other one, you can just see the chest slowly, very painstakingly, like, rise and fall from Druss's combatant, who he very gracefully, with the power of Glavus, cast Spare the Dying. Where would you like to go from here?
Bran is just gonna start yelling for Jadessa. I'm not gonna RP that because I got people living above me, but...
Ew, people, kick them out.
What are people?
People are icky. Cool, so you start yelling around the cave.
calling for Jadessa.
You call out. And you, what's everyone's passives?
That would be 15.
15.
For
14.
perception, 12.
Cool. I would like, Bran specifically because you are calling out for Jadessa, I'd like you to roll me a perception, please.
Oh, look at that natural fucking 20.
Natural 20. Okay, so you don't hear Jadessa's response going from down the halls. As you kind of look around, the caverns kind of expand off into different directions. But as you sort of listen very carefully, you don't specifically hear a call back, but you do kind of hear a shuffling and a tapping against the walls that kind of resonate around.
Can I tell if it's coming from the east or the south?
You can tell it's coming from the south with your natural 20. It kind of confuses you for a second, but as you just sort of take a moment of calm, maybe relishing in the not quite glorious combat.
It was very glorious.
As
I
you've
have
still
no idea
got,
what you're talking about.
you've still got some orcish blood speckled on your face from where you cleaved.
What I want to know is why couldn't Jadessa take them?
That's a good question. But yeah, you can tell it's coming from the south.
Then I will move towards the southern tunnel, just standing there, and I'll split my blade into 2 longswords.
Okay.
For the first time.
I will move up behind him.
Cool. As you approach the south, you don't hear any other noises from the inside at all, apart from just that pounding on the walls.
Where are our 2 assistants?
Your 2 assistants are following behind you. Just be aware that we're not using the battle map anymore.
Okay.
So if you're looking at the battle map, please cease.
Then I will start moving down the tunnel. Or whatever the southern opening.
Cool. The elves look to you and they're like, we're going to watch the bodies and have them disposed of properly. They may have been enemies, but they should still be buried.
We'll wait on the burial until we're sure this is safe, thanks. But if you want to keep one, that'd be great.
Yeah, I will guard from the back.
Okay.
So you head further down into the cave system. It gets really dark in here.
20 feet of seeing normally in darkness, baby.
Are you guys all good for dark vision?
I believe I have dark vision up to a point. I think it's 60 feet.
Yeah, I think you got 60. I think same with Galen, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Seeing darkness shades of grey up to 60 feet.
Mm-hmm. So you head further down, and you can see that the corridor splits off again, or the tunnel system splits off, and you can either go left or you can go right.
Which way, Bran? Could he tell which direction with his...
He needs to give me another perception.
I will also listen then.
Yep.
Oh.
Good, Brian.
Ooh, with a very bad roll. Why has it rolled twice?
Yeah, why did it roll twice for you? The 19 showed up first.
Yeah, so, yeah, 19's my roll. I don't know why
19.
there's a second one there.
That's alright. So, see, because when you said I'd listen as well, I thought you were going to give Brian advantage, but no, that's cool.
I don't know if you can really do that.
I
mean,
think you can.
There's
if
no
you
way
can...
no way I can potentially listen that would make him listen better.
Technically, you can do something like stopping completely and making no sounds yourself, which technically would be helping for someone to listen.
Good point.
But I will listen myself as my
Yeah.
my perception
That's
is pretty
fine.
good.
I just want that's why I just got a little bit confused. Okay, so just you kind of center in and focus, and you can hear that thudding coming in from the right hand side.
Okay. So I tap Bran on the arm. Just bear in mind that might not be Jadessa.
Oh, I know.
So where are we going, Druss? What do you hear?
To the right.
To the right? Hey, Bran, can you do me a favor? You just, like, don't be so aggressive like you did with those other guys. I don't want to have to do anything I don't want to again. Just like,
Why don't you scout ahead and see what's there?
yeah, that's actually a good idea. So I'll do a pass without a trace.
Yep.
And I'll scout ahead. I can't really. The map isn't really helpful, so. But yeah,
Nope.
Let me roll stealth.
And add 10.
33. Plenty.
Cool. Very nice. Very nice. So you step further and further down. How far are you going down this tunnel?
I don't know how big it is or what, but just
It seems to go on for a fair while.
I'd say I'd try to find the source of the sound
Okay, so you head...
slowly, you know.
Yeah, you head slowly and very very quietly down the cave system. And I would like you to roll me a wisdom save.
Shit.
Cool. As you sort of look down the corridor, you head further in, and you come to a big clearing that seems to have a dead end. And you hear a voice in your head. And it seems very compelling, very persuasive. Tell them that there's nothing here. Nothing for them to find. As you have been charmed.
Can
Okay.
I be allowed to metagame for half a second?
Mm-hmm.
As an elf, doesn't he have advantage against being charmed?
I believe so.
Let's have a look.
It should say in your wisdom saves, or in your saves windows.
Yeah, you
Yep.
do have advantage
Yep,
against, so
advantage
roll
for
it
being
again.
Hey! 20. Nice. Thank you, Zerk.
Very quickly, you sort of shake off the notion. And as you look around, you can see that there is another tunnel that you didn't see before. That kind of
Alright, so
spawns off from the clearing.
right. ASMR demon. I'll tread carefully because I feel like whoever sent that message knows I'm here.
Cool. So you're gonna continue.
Yeah, just like try to like maybe like go slower and like yeah.
Cool.
Of course you are, Zerk.
As you head further down the cave system, you notice something really peculiar written on the walls. It is in Elvish. And it says, I will type it to you.
Alright.
Secret message.
Secret message.
Through the mountain, secret message.
Ba.
Hey, snack. Uh, that would actually be funny.
Just a mildly insulting enchantment on the wall, which would be peculiar. You're right.
Yeah, it was like in Jadessa's writing. That's not very nice. I'm a poopy head. True, Sparky.
Oh, sorry. Let me edit that real quick. Because I need
Sure.
to... There we go. That's better.
Just as in a weird purple script. Have you heard about Twitch Prime? How do you know it's purple? The taste.
Is this something I could share with the rest of the party right now, or?
Well,
Wait
they're
till
not
we
with you, so
Yeah, that's why I'm saying.
you can go back and tell them.
Cool.
As you do, you hear that.
Is it louder, or is it about like the same volume?
Definitely, it's... You kind of think it's louder, but maybe it's the reverberance of the caves. But it definitely feels a little bit louder.
All right, I continue on.
Okay.
Hey, Druss, he's been gone a while. Should we follow?
Roll me another wisdom save.
I'm sure we'll hear him scream if there's something wrong.
Would this be with advantage?
It would be with advantage, yeah.
All right, how do I?
Shift or control click, I can't remember.
It's
click.
it's shift. Thank you. Does not look as friendly.
That's 12.
You hear that voice in your head again. Tell them that there's nothing to find. And everything in you is telling you to turn back and head back to the party and tell them to relay the message of what the voice says. As you are charmed.
All right, so I guess I have to do that.
I'm just doing a quick search of something really quick, just so I'm not eating myself into a corner.
Did you know that by subscribing with Twitch Prime, it doesn't cost you anything extra, but the streamer gets full benefits of the sub? Also, it's September, so subs are 20%
Yeah, it's
off.
20% cheaper.
Okay, so eventually you see a Galen walk back. As you arrive back at the party.
What did you find?
Nothing really.
Nothing? The noise was coming from that way.
Yeah, I
Did
couldn't
you
find the
did you
source.
hear the noise?
Yeah, I heard a noise, but it's probably just like water or something. I didn't see anything.
Water making a knocking sound.
Hey, you know, where I'm from, we got what's called hard water.
You know, metagame, but the pipes, they sometimes make that knocking sound.
Someone needs to check that fucking boiler.
Yeah. It's just probably a really shitty irrigation system.
I guess we're going down the left tunnel then. Or wait, which one did we go? We went down
You went
the
down
right
the
one.
right. Yep.
So yeah, we
Yeah,
should
well,
probably
one
go
thing I
down the left
noticed is
one.
like as far as I would go, like it didn't get any louder. I felt like I was getting closer, but it was just I don't know.
Didn't get any louder.
What?
Didn't get any louder
No.
in the direction the noise came from.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
And there was no other tunnels off.
Not that I know of, not in that direction.
We'll probably head down the left tunnel then. Sounds so weird in caves. Secret tunnel.
You guys head down the left tunnel.
Brannis.
Okay, so Bran instantly.
He is a mountain dwarf, a hill dwarf. So
Go. So you guys both head, or the party begins to head down to the left-hand side. You kind of still hear that punching, but nothing seems to.
it's still coming from back the other way.
Roll me a perception. Yep, it's definitely still coming from the other way.
Narrow my eyes, and I look around at Galen. And I cast detect magic on him.
Yep. As you.
I mean, I do have my own magic, so
Yeah, but if you're also under the influence of magic, they should spot that
Okay.
as well.
Cool. As you do sort of bring up your detect magic, and you definitely see that there's a slight bluish tinge to Galen.
And the school of magic that this is
Ham, what's the school of magic that this is in?
it enchantment by any chance?
It is enchantment!
Okie doke. So I look in the direction that we're headed, and I say, Blan, just come here a sec. Can you see that? And I'll just beckon him close. Does he come over? Or?
Yeah, I think that's him looming.
Yeah. All right, okay. Let's see. I think Galen's been charmed. That's very handsome.
Okay.
That's nice. Yeah, like. So, I don't think we can necessarily trust what he's saying right now.
You think we should still head down that tunnel?
I think that is likely, because that's where I can hear it coming from. And if there was a dead end down there, we wouldn't be able to hear fuck and all.
Okay. I can go down. Or do we all go together?
An hour.
Okie doke. So I am going to on Galen.
Okay.
Level.
What are you guys talking about?
The spell I just cast. So I turn to Galen. I say, laddie, in Glavis's name, be free from this control.
And Galen, you feel the voice beginning to fade and the urges cease.
What's going on?
Believe if this is a charm spell, once you break the charm, or if it fails on you, you know you've been charmed.
Thanks. Shit got really confusing and weird.
Someone is casting charm spells on us.
Yeah, my head is like going nuts. That was no, I feel like those creatures we fought first were bait.
Possibly.
Because, like, that, I've never been charmed before. I've never had any. It took so much willpower to not, like,
Don't worry, lad. We understand.
I didn't do anything stupid, did I?
No.
It's hard to know kind of what was going on.
No.
Okay. All right.
It was just that I could still hear Jadessa, and you were saying that she wasn't in that direction. So it seemed obvious.
Okay.
So let's go and have a word with whoever's doing this shite.
All right. Well, I think you will be okay, but I worry about Bran. He's already on edge, it seems. No offense, Bran, but you did just like come in here and just like start swinging your axe, which has me concerned enough as is. But then to have someone charm you would be very bad.
Oh, I'm angry enough for them to try. They can just try. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Yes, but I know rage only lasts 6 seconds.
Killing the hypocrite snacks. I didn't initiate the combat though. But anyway, yeah, so Bran, can you not be charmed when you're enraged? Is that how that kind of works?
Yep.
Was that a no or yes?
What was that, Skewed?
I said as far as Bran knows, certainly.
Okay. So you head back the way you came. Still hear that thudding. And as you head down the correct tunnel.
Is Galen's Pass Unseen still up? I
Awesome,
don't think he
Chris.
was instructed to drop it, so...
No, he wasn't instructed to drop it.
He was instructed to drop it.
He wasn't, no.
Oh,
It wasn't,
yeah.
okay. Well, I mean, we could try and sneak. I'm not very sneaky. Team Climb.
I mean, I tried, but they still knew I was coming.
True. That they did. That they did. Well, let's go. Let's see what we can find.
All right, well.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, we could just knock down the front door, if you will. Because it's not like that prevented them from not seeing us sneaking, so they know we're coming regardless.
Mm-hmm.
okay. I think my jukebox died.
Actually, it says choose one creature, object, or magical effect in range. So I specifically chose the charm, so it is still up.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
you can target it. If you cast dispel magic on a person, you don't dispel every magical item he has. Unless you have.
Okay. Thank you. So you guys
So-
head.
Yeah, we'll try and be subtle to a certain extent.
Sneaky beaky like.
Sneaky beaky, like, all right, give me your stealth.
I'm not exactly Captain Stealth.
Yeah, you can't be any worse than.
Oh, I keep getting critical failures.
Well,
So 24 for me.
24's pretty good.
Bran.
Ah,
Whoa.
there he is.
Why
There
did you have to mention critical failures?
Okay.
he's too angry to sneak.
Yeah,
Just, like,
that is
yelling down
kind
the
of
hall.
what happens here. Basically, as you guys are walking
Just
along
like-
trying to be stealthy, something in Bran just makes him... Jadaza!
That was the best stealth roll of my life. Fuck it, let's go. Come on.
Clink, clank, clink, clank.
Yeah, as Bran has another "Where is she?" moment.
Where is she?
There you go. Please stop. Well, it wasn't like your session, Sparky, where Dagren literally rolled like 4 ones in a row.
That was painful to watch.
That was
Three,
so
three
bad.
ones and kept rolling sixes.
It kept rolling. So you head back all the way down to the
Where is she?
Why'd you say Martha?
It's not a car.
uh
It's not a car.
Don't keep calling it a car. It's not a car.
It's not a face, Mom.
I'm just
Zerk, do you sing death metal?
No, that hurts way too much.
That was very Nathan Explosion.
Yeah.
all right.
Muster, crackish,
We're still not done.
crackish.
Awaken, awaken, awaken.
Yeah, and at that point, the throat just disintegrates.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotta give credit to the death metal singers out there.
Oh,
Tried
totally,
doing
yeah.
that for a prolonged time and I kept coughing up blood.
Something Nathan Explosion would say.
And I kind of liked it.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Waiting
waiting.
on descriptions.
Okay. I tried starting like twice and then it was just like, no, they're doing impressions. I'm just gonna wait this out and eat. They'll let me know when they're ready. Okay, so you guys head down The correct
There's the
corridor.
already.
And as you head down, Druss, you also spot the writing on the wall.
Oh, aye.
Because you can speak and read Elvish, can't you?
I can indeed.
Alright. So I will give you what I just gave Galen as well. This is due to your passive perception.
Well, it is quite passive. And perception. Where are you giving me the thing? Is it
Gonna
in
send
the
you a
Discord?
message. Ba, 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 ba. Aw, this is a cute photo.
Trying to figure out what all my sources are here.
I didn't watch.
Write it in a Welsh accent.
I can't do Welsh though. I can hear Welsh, but I can't. God, I don't know why it became canon that the.
Because you let me choose, look you! You never let me do that.
Scoot's just too good at accents. Like.
Oh, I don't know
Yeah,
about that.
seriously.
Look. So... so, Druss looks at it and he... Okay. Bran, for those who don't read Elvish, and I'm assuming you don't, but I should never assume.
No, I don't. You're right.
For the seeds it says, for the seeds we unbind to hide the messages left behind. We don't know what the secrets hold, but down harrowed halls we must go. And I think there's a bit of a spelling error on that that glyph there. Just saying. Don't kill me,
Druss, I'm sorry, your accent was so thick. Could you write that down for me?
No. Because you wouldn't be able to read it with an intelligence of 6.
8, thank you.
Oh, sorry, I'm thinking of the wrong person. Actually, that's a point. Galen, let me just tell you what it says. So I will.
Oh, I know what it says, but what does it mean?
I'm not sure you do know what it says with an intelligence of 6.
Galen, I would also like you to roll me a perception.
For the chat, and let me link what the message was as I read it out loud.
Yeah, I made a spelling error. Fuck you. Supposed to be hallowed, not harrowed.
Druss gets a bit of charcoal and makes a little alteration.
Okay.
It's okay. It's probably written by...
I think that's the difference, is that I didn't realize the spelling errors and what it meant. I'm like, what does this mean? And you saw the spelling errors and were able to extract the proper meaning. So that's the difference between the intelligence.
So Galen, as you kind of look a little bit closely at the inscription on the wall, you notice that just below, kind of obscured by a bit of dirt, so you kind of like rub your thumb across it, but you feel the Queen's insignia. As in the Elven Queen. That hasn't been seen for a long time. And it is a insignia of, it's a circle with a Pegasus in the middle. The horn kind of overloops the circle.
Circle with a Pegasus.
Pegasus!
Paint art coming up in a second.
Oh God.
Oh lordy.
Indeed.
Pegasus is a horse with wings, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it also like a unicorn, Pegasus?
They can have unicorns.
Yeah.
They can have horns, like a unicorn.
No, but that's why I was asking this specific one.
Yeah, this one does.
It's a stab horse.
It's a stab horse.
Flying
Stag
stab
stab.
horse. Okay, so seeds were unbind. Anything ring a bell on that one, Galen? You are the ranger slash
I mean-
druid slash elf.
I'm not druid yet.
Well, you're trying to be.
Yeah.
You're like a tree. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't really understand it yet, but it seems important. Something about the tree or something, but
Hide the messages they left behind. Well, it sounds like they want to hide messages.
yeah.
Well, that's tough because we're going to find them. We do not know what the secrets hold. Down hallowed halls we must go. Well, I mean, these don't look like particularly hallowed halls to me. This is a fucking cave, but we shall have a look nonetheless.
Yeah, there might be more writings, so.
Right. So let's go ahead and keep our eyes open and do our best.
Cool. As you guys
My eyes
head.
are open.
Why are they open?
I see.
Gave you all I had and you tossed it in the trash. Sorry.
I immediately went with the robot unicorn song.
Oh.
Open your eyes, I see. Your eyes are open.
Okay, so as you guys head further down, the you guys come into the clearing where Galen was earlier, and you can see that going. There is another.
That is fucking majestic. Look at that.
You mouse struck very quickly, sir.
Wow.
I gotta say that's got terrible jaundice though. I could do it eating some fruit maybe, limes. You know, Jesus.
So as you guys head a little bit further down,
And you wonder why Father doesn't remember my name. It's because he doesn't want to.
He's worried he's gonna get a drawing of himself.
as you guys head further down, you can see that the next tunnel takes a very sharp bend. I would like you to roll me a perception as you look down.
Is this all of us? Sorry.
All of you.
Perception. Not so good.
Not too bad, not too bad.
Not too bad, not too shabby.
So Galen's did the same thing mine did. Rolled twice.
Okay. So Galen, just off.
Gus is pondering.
Yeah. Just off to the side, you can see that there is another inscription written on the wall. Bran, however, as soon as you've done dying,
Yes,
They just in the
keen
middle.
eyes.
Bran and Jadessa on either side, obviously,
aww,
and with "We Love Daddy" written under it.
Bran, as you sort of walk along, you kind of like keep an eye out, but something catches your eye. As your as your foot sort of passes against the wall, as you're sort of looking down, looking very like making yourself aware of everything, you notice that there's a sliver of light that passes along your foot. And you stop and turn and press your hand against the rock. And you can feel that your hand slowly, almost pushes into it a little bit too much as you feel that there is actually a wooden door that has been lightly concealed.
This rock isn't a rock, and I'll kick open the door.
You kick open the door.
Or I'll try to, at least.
As you kick open the door, roll me a strength.
Straight up strength, or any...
Athletics, or...
Oh yeah, do an athletics. An athletics would be better.
Thank you, I got a +8 on that. And that is a natural 20.
Boom!
The door goes
That is
flying.
some
That's not
epic
attached.
door kicking right there.
That door is fucked. 1 minute it's there.
Just like go in and scream, "Chatters!"
Here's hoping there was someone standing behind it that wasn't Jadessa or Mars.
So basically the door is there and then suddenly it just like disappears into just a mist of splinters and just a doorknob that just bonk straight onto the floor. Clean
You initially
cut.
stays in the air for a second.
Nice.
And as you look in this room, you find sacks.
Any violins?
No.
That'd be terrible to have sax and violins. That was my sax and violins joke. I thought I'd just lighten the mood slightly. That's good for morale.
Okay.
Rand doesn't trust the sack, so he's gonna gently poke it with one of the swords to see if it moves or
So
squirms
you kind of
or squeals.
poke it with the sword. Your sword's pretty sharp. And it slices through the material. And you just hear doink, 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 doink of a gold coin.
Well. He's down.
There's another one. Another one is just as the bag slowly rips open. And you can just see gold coin after gold coin.
But no Jadessa or Mouse.
No Jadessa or Mouse, only sacks.
Any other exits from the room?
No. This just seems to be a little stash.
Oh, was this a side door? Not
a side
It wasn't a
door, yeah.
corridor came to it.
Okay,
Yeah.
it wasn't the end of the corridor.
No.
Right, sorry. I was thinking that was what you'd said.
Yeah.
But...
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Well, that's good to know. Now, let's not and say we did, and go and find Jadessa
Yes.
and Mouse.
Yeah, we could probably get this on the way back.
Down the corridor.
Okay.
Trudging on.
So you guys trudge on. You guys keep heading down the corridor. And as you do... Oh yeah, Galen, you saw another inscription on the wall.
Yeah, I was waiting for that DM.
Let me give that to
so I
you.
could share it.
Was my passive high enough to pick that up?
Bear with me.
Did you guys know that with Twitch Prime you also get
Yeah.
a icon next to your name?
That's just...
It's no good. I can't ban him. He's
There
in the
we
fucking
go.
game.
There we go. Volume all the way down. That's better.
That's evil. I will say, did you know that it's September?
No, you can go down to...
Save $1.
Down... God, fucking damage control over here. Okay. Fuck, I had it in my notes. There you go. And I will also send it to Skewed as well. Wah, 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 wah. Don't have Prime, leave me alone. Zerk's bullying people. I think I've put everyone's volumes back. Yeah.
Testing.
Nope,
You-
faded out a bit there.
You did fade out. Because you did it. You did it on purpose. To make me look like a fool.
Yes.
Right ages.
Look like a fool. A fool, I tell you.
Oh, this wasn't bad. Brian's voice, he's Irish, canon.
Yeah.
Can they keep this up? I have
Oh,
no
you
idea
can,
what
lad.
that was.
Okay. So the Queen, your Queen says that she owns all the forests. That's interesting.
It's like that other queen that owns all the swans.
Yeah, that's interesting too. Very tasty swan. Just saying. Okay, well, this isn't really giving us a lot more information on Judessa and Mouse, so let's go.
Okay, as you guys head further down, the room opens out a little bit more. Or the corridor opens out, and the stone floor is exchanged for like a mosaic kind of flooring with like a gold and blue pattern, and the walls slowly start to form into actual like brickwork.
Okay.
The room is about 60 feet in diameter,
Let me
both
just have a look at this.
forwards and backs.
So, is it fancy stonework and stuff like that?
Really fancy stonework.
In that case, I will use my stone cutting ability and make an intelligence/history check to determine the origin of this stonework.
Okay. Oh, we're using.
Oh,
Yeah,
finally!
I am considered proficient in history for this, so I will tick the box, and then I get to add double my proficiency bonus. Oh, I'm a fucking expert.
Second time you've used this, baby. Let's go.
Second time, and I fucked up the first time. Or did I? I can't remember.
Every
No,
time I
you
hear that
didn't.
stone cutter, I think of The Simpsons.
It was a while.
You didn't expertise it.
So I need history. Let's change that to skill override. No, that's not it. Skill, no. Proficiency, expertise, which is a plus 8. I still get 12. Big brain. I'm not that used to elfin Malaki.
Yeah, this is foreign stone.
Yeah, salty foreign stone.
You can't tell too much about the origin or history. However, you do notice that within where all of the slats meet, there is little gems in them that has sort of been embedded in amongst the concrete or whatever. Not concrete, but you know what I mean. And
it's quite clearly rebar.
And it kind of gives the room a little bit of a sparkle when you walk in. And this is actually quite heavily referenced in dwarven myths when it comes to seeing the queen.
Oh.
That the ground glitters wherever she walks.
The Queen of the Elves, this is.
The Queen of the Elves.
Right.
And it says that she owns the forest of the sea, and the sea part of it comes from the blue gems that are on the floor. So you can basically tell that it's from the Queen.
Gwen?
Elves invented raves? Canon!
I mean,
Yeah, but the kind of...
what do you think all the young elves do? They party and they drink and, you know,
Well, like-
Yeah, but
we
they're
all
like
have our
passions.
sober raves, you know, not really raves, because...
This is where they go and sit there, do yoga poses, and
Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots.
but that done by Hildegard von Blingen, obviously.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Technical question. Has it been 10 minutes since you cast Detect Magic?
No.
Can I still detect magic then?
It's up for 10 minutes unless you dropped it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any of this shenanigan magic?
As you sort of look around, you do notice that, there seems to be a very familiar glow underneath you. You see it quite a lot whenever Jadess is around. Because Jadessa always has a little aura of magic around her.
Right. What sort of school is it?
I need the D&D schools really quickly.
Duration, evocation, enchantment.
I don't think duration is a school.
Hmm?
I don't think duration is a school.
Oh, I said abjuration.
Oh, abjuration. Sorry, it just sounded like you said duration. I was like,
Illusion.
what? Ah,
Oh.
Jadess is actually a kobold.
She's actually a dude. She's just catfishing us all. Got a massive penis underneath there.
Catfishing you, maybe.
Yeah.
With
I mean-
your
Oh, stepladder, what do you do?
stone cuttingness.
Yep. Well, do you want me to roll again?
Yeah, I want you to
did
roll me it.
I did such a fantastic job last time.
You did do such a fantastic job last time. Let's do it again.
Let's do that shit again.
Press the button harder this time.
What could go wrong? I'll actually punch it with my
Can you
brain.
just link me the stone cutting thing real quick?
I
It's
got
really
a 15. That's another amazing roll. Let me find it. If it will let me. There it is.
Cool. So as you're looking around the room, sort of
My fantastic
admiring
15.
the glint of the jewels in the floor, your eyes kind of wander over 4 tiles. And something, you sort of, and then you look back at them again and you're like, they don't seem to be the same as the others.
In what way?
In the fact that the stones don't seem to be the same stone as the others, just with the same pattern on. You can definitely tell that they're fake.
Oh, what the gem? The fake gems, you mean?
Yeah, the gems and the tiles that they're on.
Okay.
They just seem slightly off.
Any loose rocks or any shit on the floor?
There is some loose rocks on the floor.
I'll just stoop down and pick up a rock and toss it in the direction of the wall, that particular fake bit.
Cool. As you toss it in the direction, it straight through.
Oh, can I see the? Can I see the magical aura of it?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I know, that was a really weird way of me trying to explain it, sorry.
Okay,
Completely
so
forgot that was a thing.
So I'll nudge Bran and Galen and nod over in the direction of it and start walking over that way, shield up, hand on my warhammer.
Cool.
Swords at the ready.
As you guys walk over towards the tiles, you hear the... Again.
Coming from behind it?
Coming from underneath.
Underneath?
Someone is
the
furiously
tiles.
masturbating.
Oh, as in floor tiles?
Yeah, some floor tiles.
Well, you can put tiles on the walls.
Oh yeah, but floor tiles.
Yeah, I kind of was imagining floor tiles too.
Okay, fair enough. I went straight for wall.
But also, I saw some stuff on the wall in my head as well.
Okay.
But
So,
yeah, so.
What do you got, Dross? Sorry.
illusion.
What do you got, Dross?
Oh god, do you need a lozenge or something?
sorry, I have no idea what happened.
Father spoke through you.
Got an illusion over here. Looks like
Illusion?
Jessa might be inside, or Mouse might be inside there.
Like underneath us?
Underneath this illusion, whatever's down there. I'm hesitant to just drop through because you never know. How close did that sound?
Probably about 5-10 feet, maybe. It's pretty loud.
Okay, so if my head suddenly separates from my body, don't panic. Just bury me, okay? And I'll just put my head down through the illusion.
Cool. As you pop your head through the illusion and you look down into the darkness, it takes a few moments for your eyes to adjust. But you do see two figures that look to be bound and gagged.
And they're just sitting in like a little depression sort of thing?
Yeah. And you can see that one of them is using cloven hooves to kind of slam on the rocks underneath.
You know, I'd forgotten she had cloven hooves.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So I'll pop my head back up and I'll go, get a sec. And I'll drop down into the hole.
Cool. You drop down into the hole. Very, very short little drop.
Yeah. It's, you know, even for a dwarf. And I'll quickly free Mouse.
Cool. As soon as you do you remove the tape as well? Or the gag?
No, put that
So
back.
my hand hesitates over it and then I go, remember. Shh. Okay.
Yeah. She's like,
Does she nod? Mouse. Shh. Okay. Carefully peel the tape off.
I knew that you'd come and find me!
Oh, dear God. Okay, lovely. And I'll give her a quick hug.
She sort of clings to you like a little front backpack, like, never leave me again!
God.
Don't send me on any more missions!
Just
I was so scared!
swivel around to the back for a second, and I'll sort of swivel around. So she's clinging to the back instead.
Like, by the neck.
I like call down, but like that kind of quiet whisper. It's great to see you, Mouse, but please lower your voice.
Oh my goodness! Have your ears grown bigger since I last saw you? Because
Can we
sometimes
see out? Can we see out through the illusion?
Yes, you can.
So how tight is she clinging currently?
Oh, she's like.
Oh.
She's like, you know when a child clings to you and it's kind of like.
Well, when you see monkeys on wildlife program clinging to the parent monkey.
Yeah, she's pretty much doing that.
Okay, so I'll reach over and free Jadessa while Mouse clings.
Cool. And Jadessa's just
Oh.
like, oh, thank God. I've missed you, but I cannot listen to that little thing chat anymore. It's been 3 days. I was the one that had to suggest the gags.
Fair. Okay, so let's get you lasses out of here.
Me.
Though there is something still about, because something charmed Galen.
Oh. Intriguing. I have to get back into Jadessa's voice, and I haven't done that in a very, like, what, 3 months ago?
Oh, I feel like longer. It's
Feels
September.
like longer. Yeah. Oh, God, it is September. And meanwhile, on your back, all you guys can hear is just a mouse being like, never send me out on a mission ever again, because, wow, I have a tale to tell you.
Okay, Mouse. I'm glad you're alright, lass.
You've gotten grumpier since I last saw you. Are you okay? And she gives you like a big kiss. Like, does that make it better? Mwah! Does that make it better? Mwah!
Aye, it's all better now, Mouse.
Yay!
Now, nice and quiet, because we're trying to avoid nasty men. Okay? I know it's hard, but, just try. For Uncle Druss. Okay.
Fine. And she kind of still clinging onto your back, but you definitely feel her, like, slump. Yeah, Mouse is a fully grown adult, by the way. She's just
I'll
super hyper.
Reach over and pat her on the head.
Basically, Mouse is my channel for my ADHD.
Jadessa. And I'll stare at my hands. I can't lift her very high, but I can lift her some other way.
Yeah, she just kind of lets you help her up. And she's like, undignified brutes, I swear. If I ever get my hands on them.
And then I'll hold my hands up above the illusion of the pit, so someone can haul me out.
Yeah, I'll hold him up.
Go, you guys. You want to roll your strength or an athletics for that?
That would be Bran.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a 27.
Hey! Dross, you get lifted like a child.
I.
And I'll, of course, put him back on the ground again.
Thank you.
And obviously, you're carrying him with Mouse. He's just like, hi, Bran! Bran, I haven't seen you in, like, so long!
Oh, okay, back down into the hole.
Aww. I don't want to go back in the dark.
No.
Are we going home with you guys now? And Jadessa, you can just literally, just every time Mouse talks, Jadessa's just like... and she kind of like pulls on her horns a little bit, like out of frustration.
Poor thing.
Okay.
Alright, we getting out of here?
Seems like a plan. And as long as no one tries to stop us, there won't be any nasty business.
Is Jadessa with us now, or is she still in the hole?
Yeah,
she's up.
Yeah, she's
Alright,
up.
she's
up.
Okay, cool.
I'll hand her one of my swords. So I split the sword in two.
Okay. You hand her one of your swords.
Yeah. And she has to make a constitution save.
she does have to make a constitution save. Okay. Bran, just send me a message of the stats that I gave that, please. Just so I know what I'm doing here. Sorry, trying to do a thing real quick. There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. This is the story of the little GM who could.
Doing great, Hammy.
Ah! Okay, right. You've probably sent me the massage. If you have. Okay, cool.
It's nothing scary. Yeah, nothing happens.
Yeah. Cool. So she takes the blade. Nods at you there very thankfully, and it's just like, thank you, little brother. And she kind of ruffles your hair. I've
You
missed
reached
you.
that high?
Yeah.
I'll also send you the stats of the sword.
Thank you. See, I should have this in my notes, chat, but, you know, there comes a time when a GM just has too many fucking notes.
Either got to be ridiculously organized or nothing actually gets done because you spend the whole time organizing, or you have amazing search function in whatever you take your notes. Which, if they're pen and paper, you do not have.
Nope.
There you go.
Cool. So as she takes the weapon in hand, you sort of watch her look at you for a second. And there's almost a spark of slight mistrust in her eyes. But it very quickly sort of washes away.
Question about that.
Mm-hmm.
Would Bran know about that effect?
Yeah. Yeah, you do know about that effect.
Okay.
But yeah. She just kind of squints at you. And it's
I'll
like,
squint back.
and it's like, anyway, little brother, it's so good to see you again. Shall
Can
we
I
get
spot
out?
this?
With your...
Do I notice this?
With
Hold
my
on.
15
Do I
passive
see them like
perception.
doing the squinting stuff?
With your 15 passive perception, I'd say no,
I have-
because it is very... It's very slight.
Okay.
And she does mask it with a pleasant tone afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, let's get out of here.
Sound idea. We'll head off.
Cool.
I like ask Jadessa, how did you get captured here? What's going on?
Oh, such a
happened?
long story. I really want to discuss it over a drink. Several, in fact.
Sounds good. Let's get some drinks, good everyone.
Where are we anyway? We moved around so much.
We're about, was it 2 hours north of... I have no idea what that city was called.
Did we ever get a name for that city?
I don't think we
We're
did.
2 hours north of the big tree.
Yeah, 2 hours north of Tree Mungus, whatever it's called. Tree Drasil.
No, not Tree Drasil.
We didn't get a
Give us
name.
a fucking name
You want a name
Nordrasil?
for the city.
No, it's not going to be any fucking Warcraft-related shenanigans. It wasn't taken from World of Warcraft.
Sure,
World of
Elven
Warcraft.
Tree of Life.
World of Warcraft pinched
Idrisil.
the Drasils from Yggdrasil, so...
Yeah. I'm just finding it for you. Wah, wah, wah,
Just
wah.
leave town.
It's called Steve Drasil.
Though we were never given the name of the city anyway.
Technically, you were.
Okay.
But technically you weren't.
So we weren't.
But we weren't.
It is a city that
We're
doesn't
2
have a
hou-
name. It's literally
We're
called
2
the Tree
hours-
of Whispers.
We're 2
That's the
hours
name.
north of the big tree.
So you guys begin to head back.
Yes.
And we'll scoot by
Big Drasil. Jesus Christ, Sparky.
Big Drizzle. Spelt with a Y by any chance? BYG.
No.
Because we only
that would be
have
awesome.
a very short amount of time left due to Skewed's new work schedule, we will have a very quick 5-minute break.
Okay.
Because I need to get something to drink, because otherwise everyone's going to yell at me, and I don't want that. So I'm going to put the be right back thing. But just remember the mics are still on.
Okay. So that means that
saying
we'll
rude
subscribe
things.
and, yeah.
No moon in the screen. It won't work.
Oh, sorry. Sorry you had to see that. Good.
No, it's alright. It's alright. You did a fine job with the razor.
Thanks. I did try. I mean,
those chevrons are magnificent.
oh, you noticed? Thanks.
I did. It's like a runway.
Hey, Dagren. Like a runway. Jesus Christ.
Carved into it.
A landing strip.
Yes, exactly. Though the flashing lights attached to it are a bit of a... It's gone a bit far.
I mean, we're getting close to Christmas, so...
Exactly.
Just gotta get in
don't
the
use the
spirit
C
early.
word. Me and Sparky are in the channel.
Pot and stew with the biddies.
Sparky, use the C word.
Someone's phone is blowing the fuck up.
It's not mine.
I think it might be Ham.
Probably. Oh.
So the sword didn't work.
What was the sword supposed to do, you little bugger?
Secrets.
In that case, I'm guessing that it does damage to whoever picks it up. You bastard.
No, it doesn't, actually. You don't have to roll insight because I'm actually truthful on that one.
Well, that narrows down what it possibly does to a very short list.
Well, we might never know what it does now.
We might never know.
By the way, guys, if you haven't seen the entire D&D session, and you want to catch up on what has happened, Ham occasionally uploads the videos VODs onto YouTube. So you should probably check out her YouTube channel.
I think she might even be up to date at the moment.
Her YouTube... Oh, it is. Active. Oh, that's a good command. And if you want to, you want to roll along with us during one of our checks, you can roll a 7.
And you can surely get better numbers than we get.
Hey, I've gotten a lot of 20s today. I say a lot. There's 2 or 3. Yeah, 2 20s and a 1. That evens out. Oh, and if you're watching this from the beginning, skip the first 4 episodes.
Unless you're a bit of a massive.
Yes, we had some audio problems.
Yes. and sooner or later, someone will do a full write-up on what happened. Probably.
I guess to recap the entire thing in as few words as possible, some objects got stolen from each of our respective kingdoms, and we were sent to retrieve them. Got to an island called Elduur. We lost our boat to a fucking kraken on the first
As you do.
episode, as you do. And then we fought some spider people because they exist. We found some flashback juice. Found a... I want to
Big
call it a
tree?
dungeon. Big tree, yeah, we had the
Yeah,
riddle
we talked
tree.
to a big tree and did riddles because
That was a fun session.
You do riddles, it's a D&D.
I mean, every D&D game has to have at least one session with riddles.
Yes, the riddles session.
And then we found a big dungeon with a teleporting ring. It was basically a big hand made from stone. We got into the teleporter ring. We teleported back 100 fucking years to the past. Found Jedessa.
Who is a
Got
tiefling?
Yeah, who's the tiefling with hooves?
Variant.
Yeah. And then we mustered on the boat, fought and killed the dragon turtle as our boat sank. Well, I should say ship. With some dragon dragonborns who were looking for a seed. Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Fought and killed the dragon turtle who sank our ship. And then we got assailed by some slavers. We killed the slavers. Eventually took over the ship. Bran felt like he was weak sauce, so he became a warlock. And then Jedessa died mysteriously. Had nothing to do with Bran
Mysteriously.
pulling a card from a deck of many things. Nuh-uh. And then she teleported us 2 years into the future after having resurrected her. And here we are. Also, something about undead.
What do you mean something about undead?
Legendary baby monster killers.
Okay.
Give me Brand Ruth. No. Jedessa died from a mysterious accident. But she's back now.
I seem to remember her making it fairly clear what happened when she took your deck of many things off you.
She doesn't know what she's talking about. And yes, the Harbor Master DM is to blame for Brand finding the deck of many things.
Yeah.
If you can't deal with fucking consequences, don't blame the DM. Yeah, the DM just gives you the tools to fuck everything up. You're the one that fucking used them.
Yeah.
You can't give a stupid barbarian a deck of many things and expect him not to use it.
Yeah, I can.
I mean, first time we pulled the card, nothing happened.
Who knew they had an interest in cards?
Yeah, pretty pictures.
Okay, so are we ready to get back into it?
Oh, yes.
Cool. That was a bit longer than expected, so I apologize. So you guys head back. There doesn't seem to be any other interruptions as you head back. You've walked a lot further than you kind of recall maybe in the haste of finding Jadessa. It does take you a few, about 10-15 minutes to get back to the entrance of the cave.
Okay.
Well, at least back to the,
Our comrades.
yeah, your comrades who are still sort of poking at the orc body.
Can we go back and wasn't there like those gold sacks?
Oh
Was
yeah.
it all?
Oh yeah, well.
Did you want to get some cash, guys?
Might as well on the way back.
Cool. So you guys nip past the room. There is 8 sacks.
All right. 2 each.
Sure. Remember, one of them is poked a hole in.
I'll look after that one!
Okay.
Just grab the sacks.
Yeah. 5, 9, 7.
What you counting?
Okay. I was trying to work out who was going to have to double up.
I can double up.
Yeah, it's definitely got to be your one of them. And probably...
You also have NPCs
Okay.
with you to help.
Yeah, but they might want some of the gold.
Good point.
Good point. So,
Secret tunnel.
Okay, so yeah, we'll split them up between ourselves anyway and trudge along
go.
back
Mouse.
to our chums.
Mouse takes one of the bags, the one that's got a rip in it, and every now and then you just hear a little ting, and she's like, "I got it!" And like,
Oh, God.
picks it up, takes a few more steps, chicking, "I got it!"
It is a very mouse thing to do.
Let's check something. Oh dear God, why didn't I take mending as a kid?
So, eventually, hang on a sec. Bear with me. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba.
I can't get mending as a warlock.
But eventually, Jadessa just seems to get really annoyed with it and takes out one of her hairpins and just kind of breaks it apart and just kind of makes a little knot out of it. Like, can we go now? Yeah, let's go!
Okay, so I guess we're bringing this guy with us.
Now you can still see that the chest is slowly rising and falling.
Which
was-
one was this? I forget.
This was the... Ba, 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 ba. I'm having a look right now.
The one that looked like a wizard on the battle map, but I don't remember what class it was.
Yeah, this was the... Oh my god, did I make a thing?
Weird question, guys. While Hemi does that, did you want to maybe look more to see what that person who charmed me is all about, or what was up with that, or do you want to just?
Right
got a
now, I
tree to
just
save.
kind of want to get Mouse somewhere safe.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, like, kind of, you want to come back at some point.
You
Potentially
have...
later.
You have the halfling.
The halfling. Okay.
Yep. Because there was
easier, more portable.
there was a orc that you split in half. There was the dragonborn that you also murdered. Which
Was
was...
it Dragonborn?
Yeah, it was dragonborn.
Hmm.
And, yeah, because that's the one that Galen shot.
Yeah, I think you only mentioned the orc as a race.
No, because I said that he used breath weapon, and you were like, "Oh, he's a."
Oh, yeah.
That's true. I didn't know it was about a halfling though.
Sorry, it wasn't a half orc. They are a full orc, but I didn't have the stats for them. But they are an orc, not half orc.
Fair.
Oh.
Because for some reason. Anyway, so you get back to the area. It was a joke. I don't take jokes
Well-
lightly. Hate him.
It is a half orc now.
Yeah.
Ba-da-ba-bum-bum.
Wow. So yeah, as you guys walk through, Jadessa looks around, and her eyes kind of linger on the orc for a little while, and she just kind of shudders a little bit.
You alright?
Yes, fine. Good pod smashing.
Alright, well, this
Thanks.
one's still with us in case we need someone to question.
She kind of raises up the sword slightly, like, I could fix that if you want.
I'll bamf the sword out of her hand.
Mm.
Brand didn't want to kill that guy.
You're no fun, little brother.
I know.
Okay. Right.
To the Griffins!
Can one of you lads tote this guy along with us?
Yes. One of the
That'd be Cyril, I guess.
that will be Cyril. Yep. Cyril takes the halfling, kind of by the belt, like a disobedient child wearing dungarees.
That's right.
Oddly specific.
Yeah, that was a childhood memory for some reason.
Did we actually search these motherfuckers? I don't think we did we?
You did
No.
not.
Give them a quick search before we go.
You give him a quick pat down, and on them, on the Dragonborn specifically, you find a note.
Okay. And the notes there. Oh, is it a language I read first?
The language is in common,
Okay.
and it says, where the fuck are the notes that I made? Where the fuck are the notes that I made? The note says, I'll be returning in a few days.
Yeah.
Watch the prisoners, interrogate them if you must. With just the initials JX.
Okay.
Dungarees are the best, Zerk, and
God, you're so 80s. Okay. So do they have any gold, weapons, bullshit?
they have very basic weapons. Nothing really of note. They do look kind of beaten and battered. But the half-orc has a large club. Or the orc has a large club. Fucking half-orc shenanigans. And the dragonborn has like a claymore. They also have 20 gold on them each.
20 whole gold.
20 whole gold.
So it's 40 in total then, I assume.
Yep.
8, as you said, each.
Yep.
Oh, I am including the halfling in this pat down, by the way.
Yep. Yeah, there's also 20 gold on him.
So 60. Pretty uniform.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tap the old detect magic one time here.
Okay.
Just mark that for my spells. Any of the shit showing up?
No.
Good God, level 13, not a single magic item. No wonder we kicked the fuck out of them. Okay.
Okay, so
Right, let's get going.
cool. Eventually, you guys find yourself back in the glorious light of day, which is dimming slightly. There we go.
Right, lads. Well, let's not fuck around. Let's get back to the griffins and get the fuck out of here.
Pipsqueak!
Cool. Who's going with where? Because you do now have 2 additional members.
But we also did have, I'm assuming Clarence, no, what was his name? Duda and Elwyn had their own ones, didn't they?
Yeah.
They didn't
Oh,
share
yeah.
with us.
No, they didn't share with you. Yeah, you're right. They did have their own. I'm just being an idiot.
I would say
Duda,
probably for
fuckface.
size purposes, then either Galen or I are getting Jadessa or Maris. Because Brad's
Yeah.
pretty big.
Jadessa would kind of looks at Bran for a second, and she's like, yes, maybe it's best I go with, Druss.
What are you doing, stepsis?
No! We are not bringing that joke into this place! No! But
Dirty.
before she does, she walks over to Bran. And she, hands him the hilt of the sword.
No, I already
bammed
banned
it
the
back.
sword out of her.
Oh, you already got the sword out of her hand.
Yeah.
Go. Nope. Nope. God.
Are you doing stepsis? By what?
I didn't even think it would actually work. That's the funny thing.
I'm not gonna make you guys do animal handling checks because you guys have been with these birds for long enough to know where, you know, they're very familiar with you right now.
Okay, so head back.
I actually remember when that's from.
Oh, I bet you do.
Oh dear God.
That was from when I was doing a hair dyeing stream.
Right.
Well.
Is that what they call it now, Hemi?
Yep, that's what they call it now. Okay, so you guys get back. Oh, sorry. Go on. Go on.
No, don't worry.
Finish
No, no.
your joke.
I was gonna say now all I can think about is for those of you who played Grand Theft Auto 3, the Rusty Brown's Ring Donuts advert.
Oh.
I just love the batter all over my face.
Okay. So you guys get back on to the you get back onto the griffins.
Right.
And they kind of take a run and take off.
Up and away, Kenneth.
You kind of go, squawk. And I stand by it.
We have 2 more griffins, Sparky.
Yeah, you got 2 more.
Yeah. Clive and is it Clive? I forget. I did say what his name was.
Cyril?
Cyril and Elwyn each have a griffin.
Yep. Their own griffin.
And Cyril, I'm assuming, is toting that halfling on his.
Yeah. Kind of got him, like, draped over. Kind of bound to the saddle a little bit just so he doesn't fall off. The flight back is pretty relaxed. Druss.
Aye.
While you guys are flying, Judessa leans over to you, and she's like, Druss.
Aye, lass.
If I tell you something, or ask a favor of sorts, would you, uphold that promise?
If it's within my power.
I think Bran's trying to kill me.
Insight check. What makes you think that?
You'll never give your weapon, not your patron weapon, to another person. It has dire consequences. I know this because mine does the same.
When you were given it, did you know that?
Aye.
So you think he definitely knows?
I mean, I hope so, but I don't know. He doesn't seem... He didn't say anything to me.
Stream
much.
died.
Stream died? Stream,
Think it's
please.
No, it's back.
Hello?
Maybe.
Hello?
I'm saying it now.
Hello?
Yeah, I think we're back.
Yeah, it's back.
It's back?
Yeah, we're
Chat,
back.
where'd you get to? What was the last thing that was said? Hey, Lumberjack. What'd y'all miss?
That's a fantastic name.
It is a fantastic name.
Nice.
Yeah, so she leans over and she, I don't know, there's just something about him. The usual, banter is not there.
Hmm.
To be fair, his mind did get fucked.
Yeah, his charisma, didn't they?
Okay, cool.
What do you need?
Some protection.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, Glavis is the goddess of war and protection.
Aye, but... I don't know. Maybe, maybe she sees it fit to, not spare me.
Glavis, in general, doesn't choose someone's death or someone's life. That's for us to decide. She just empowers people to choose. And I choose to protect.
Okay. Thank you. I'll let you know if maybe it's just my superstition. Or suspicion, sorry.
That's not a problem. You've been locked up in a cave for a while.
Aye. Just questioned, what took you so long to find us?
We didn't know where you were. Or how to find you. In the end, Bran asked your patron, and he told us. Well, told Bran anyway.
Papa provides.
Papa provides! That is literally what she says, by the way. Taking the words out of my mouth. Meanwhile, Mouse is on Galen's,
Oh, poor Galen.
and like the whole way
Just
she's...
clinging.
Yeah, clinging to his waist, but also occasionally being like, oh, I'm gonna fall! Oh!
Please
kinda...
do, please do, please do.
Do you guys hate mouse
I'm just
that
kind of, I'm
much?
just like
No.
treating her like a child, just calm down, just stay. No, it's like.
Galen! I've missed you. I mean, seriously though, have your ears gotten longer since we last saw each other? I invented a new tavern game while we were gone. Galen, you and I, we're gonna be rich.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, but maybe when Teth gets back, you can. I think he would appreciate it.
No, it's. I have to have an elf participant, because you guys don't drink, and I drink, and that means that my game will look less criminally.
Okay. Maybe.
Sober people. Sober people is the thing that everyone trusts. Not me. I'm small, and my hands end up in mysterious places like pockets before anyone in chat can say anything else.
Wow.
I agree, Snacks.
Yeah,
Mouse
Callie's adorable.
needs a leash.
But yeah, do you want to hear all about my game?
Yeah, let's talk about it at the tavern with everyone else.
Okay then. And she you can just hear her occasionally going, like behind you, she's like pretending to cry. At least Callie can be distracted by Callie. Oh wow.
Pretty lights, Callie, the pretty lights.
La 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 la. I miss Callie.
Same.
She'll be back, right? Right?
Right?
Mouse does no. Oh, Bran's gonna introduce her.
Okay, so you guys take a little bit of time.
Guess where my mind is going.
You guys take a little bit of time. And like I said before, the flight back and forth.
Hello?
Yeah, welcome, Raiders.
Hello?
Hey, Paige,
Hello.
welcome in.
Hello. Hello.
Thank you so
Hello?
much for the raid.
Hi. Hey.
Welcome in.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey. Hello?
We're just doing some duh. Greetings, fellow dungeon raiders. Ooh, were you also doing D&D? Tell me all about it. Tell me all about your campaign. We're just flying through the air on griffins at the moment. We can take some time. We need some, interlude music. No, sorry. So, as you guys are, like I said beforehand, the journey there doesn't take too long. Only 15 minutes on Griffin back. And you see this huge, the tree looming over you once again. As the griffins slowly swoop downwards. That does sound really cool, actually. I'm gonna give you a follow. Gonna give you a follow. Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Why is there no quick follow button?
I know, there really should be a quick follow button.
It would be nice if, instead of add friend, you could just hit follow.
Yeah.
And click on their name.
Yep, 100% agree. So, no problem. Okay. So eventually you come back and the giant tree is looming above you as you are back at the Tree of Whispers. The griffins land very easily, very smoothly as you slowly get off.
Thank you for following me.
And as soon as you get off, you can just see, you guys have become a little bit more acclimated to it now. But you could just see Jadessa and Mouse's eyes just looking up at this tall tree. For anyone who's new, it's it's a 4-kilometer long tree. It is huge. And you just see Mouse be like, does anybody else have the will to climb it? Or the equipment to climb it?
Thank you for following
I point at
me.
Bran. He
Climb
does.
the stairs.
The stairs, we should, no, we need adventure. I have been trapped in a cave for 3 days.
Hey, Mouse. See, if you start at the bottom and run all the way to the top and back, I'll time you.
You want to put gold on it?
Have you eaten anything in the last 3 days, Mouse?
Oh yeah, they kept us very fed and watered.
Thought I'd just check.
Water with what? Caffeine?
My usual intake.
There's some PCP in there as well, I think.
But first, let's go to a tavern. Let's drink. I have tales to tell you.
Sweet.
Alcohol does sound great. But we also have a tree to save.
Ah, why? I mean, trees are great and all. You know, you can climb them. You can look at them. You can.
We're saving this tree in particular. I think that's worth saving.
Just kind of eyes the tree up and down. You can climb them. You can look at the. And Jadessa is just kind of, like thumbing her eyebrows like together and just being like, you see, this right here is what I've had to deal with for 3 days.
Come on, Mouse, let's go get a drink.
Drink! Let's go!
It's a stream dying for anyone else.
Steer her towards the tavern.
Yep, you steer her towards the tavern.
Which was cold, because my memory is grey, I tell you. The something. Grounded roots.
The grounded roots! Oh, we're buffering.
Uh-oh.
Chugging. What is going on with Twitch today, yo? But the
magic
Streamlabs.
of Twitch.
Cool. So yeah, as soon as you say, you know, that you guys are heading to the broken roots, a mouse just like goes, I can smell it out! And just kind of runs along, just loudly going, as she goes.
I don't think she can get up to too much harm in here. Let's just let her go. Run some of this energy out. Before one of you kills her.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Would never.
But yeah, so, as you guys slowly follow the sound of Mouse's streaks, or shrieks even. Thank you so much, dude.
Colin, and have a look at yours next time you're doing it.
Hell yeah. When do you usually do yours? Do you do yours like every Monday or? Ba-da-ba-ba. But yeah, as you guys sort of run and follow, it does actually, follow the sound of Mouse's little shriekings. Eventually, you find yourself back at the broken roots, and what?
It's buffering again. Oh, there we go.
It's been fine for me.
Keep going.
Go. We'll be finishing up in a little bit anyway, because obviously you have beds to do.
Yeah.
Sorry. And where would you guys like to sit? Away from last time you were here, there's like the beer garden out the front where Bran was sick, where you can actually see that they have actually replaced the bench that he was lying on.
Was I sick on that bench, or was I just lying on the bench?
No, you were. You did throw up.
You were sick. You threw up, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I was so drunk I couldn't remember.
Yeah, so as you... Yeah, for weirdly enough, it's not on my end. Because my end's just fine. I'm not getting any notifications. Yeah, and you also have the inside section where you were last time. So where would you like to go? Where would you like to sit? It is slowly beginning to dawn into evening. See what I did there?
Perfect
Dawning,
time for drinking.
evening. Perfect time for drinking.
I forget how temperature-y this place is.
Is
it hot? Is it cold? Is it?
It's pretty hot.
Oh,
It's kind of like California-esque temperatures.
Right now it's over 100 degrees.
Yeah. Well,
Just so you all know, in Los Angeles, so it's like...
But evening, obviously.
Yeah, but
because
to be
you're
fair, California state now is usually, natural.
Yeah.
I can't say that anyway. Yeah, it's pretty humid. Because tree. So yeah, you guys
So
sit
I'll-
down outside.
flag down the waiter or waitress or
Yep.
wait person.
The waiter is like, "Ah, good evening." It's another dragonborn. You can see that his snout has actually been decorated in like little paints all the way around to form a spiral going up his snout.
He's got flair on. Is that what you're telling us?
He's got flair, yes.
Fuck me. He's gonna sell us
Ghastly.
artisanal gin or something.
Huh?
I said he's gonna be selling us artisanal gin
Oh
or something.
God, who doesn't love some artisanal gin?
Skewed.
Yeah, it's good. What can I get you?
Ale.
Ale.
Ale!
Actually, for this one, and I point to Mouse, ale and that strong spirits you have. That was a good combination.
He kind of like
Nope.
eyes up Jades's, Mouse's like small stature, and he's like, "Are you sure, sir?"
Yeah, one for me as well.
Oh boy. Okay. Eventually, drinks are brought out to you. It's quite quiet outside. Weirdly enough. There's still a lot of activity from the other side of the tree. But this area actually seems kind of peaceful. And the waiter like brings out all of the tray and places it in front of you with like little napkins and everything else. Enjoy. And he,
No, Mouse. It's very, very important that you listen to me right now. This little glass, just nip it. Carefully. Trust me on that one.
when you say nip, do you mean like, and she kind of pinches at it? Like this?
Oh, Jesus, Okay. No,
she's
like
just
this
kinda
and
like-
all.
She's kind of like splashing the liquid around.
Like, just a little sip.
Oh, you mean like, yeah, I get
Just
you.
a little bit. Just a little bit.
Not used to nipping it, as anyone says. I've never heard anyone say that. What happened to
Sorry.
Jax?
Sorry, common is my first language.
She kind of takes a little bit and wow!
Yeah.
Oh, gonna get a few of these, and instantly, like, the only time when she's silent is when she sort of shoved like an ale, like the mug of ale into her face, and you just hear gulp, 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 gulp. And Jadess is like, okay, any questions you have about where we were, what we were up to, go. We have maybe like 5 minutes.
Oh, I think we might have a bit longer than that.
Do you know who captured
By the way,
you?
Bran,
Or you were captured?
you're on mouse duty now because you did this. Aye.
Yes, sir.
So, what happened, Jadessa?
Okay, so
mean- We know where you went, but
Hey. So, we were sent down to a separate area, which I cannot recall because it's been a number of days. Basically, we went wandering and Mouse, being Mouse, was all like, hey, did you know about the Hully Bully bag? Maybe we could get this out of the Hully Bully bag. And basically, no matter how many times I told her to shut up, she wouldn't. Which obviously that means that it caused unwanted attention. So then we got captured by the idiots, unfortunately. Mouse kind of said that she'd be quiet if I didn't murder them. And I couldn't pass up that opportunity.
So you let yourself be captured because Mouse wouldn't shut up, and that was a bargaining to get Mouse shut
Well,
up.
there's also that, but there is also the fact that somebody else was after the hurly-burly bag, and they were also after the other artifacts that you're after as well. So, me wanting to pull my weight in the party, honestly, what have you done without me? I decided to spy. Also
What,
because Father told me to.
Well, that's always good. What did you learn?
Well, the brutes that you murdered, or broke pots. Mouse is a... Okay, so the one that you have alive is Bronk? He's okay, actually. He's very bad at dice games. The orc...
You got that, Mouse?
The orc that you killed is Auric. And the Dragonborn, Yo. They are a part of a different group that were basically sent here originally to do your job. But they failed and got trapped in this timeline. There was 8 of them originally for all of 8 artifacts, and I hear that 4 of them are dead. They answered to somebody that I only know as Jay. The orc is called Auric.
Mm-hmm.
Just answering
Like
links.
the vacuum?
So, yes. Auric the orc. Yes.
Fair enough. Okay. Did I just accidentally roll insight there? What was that? Oh no, that was pretty.
That was for.
Sorry, I
Janessa.
just suddenly heard it. It sounded like a dice rolled. I was trying to work
It
out
was
what-
Zerk typing in there.
Ah. Oh, right. Okay.
So yes, so it does mean that there are other people interfering with your plans to get the items.
I'm trying to remember. Was Jadessa with us when we got the after we got the bag?
No. They were supposed to meet you at the entrance. Because Jadessa was going into the dwarven camp to pick up Mouse. Because
Yeah,
she was the only one who
that I
hadn't
do
been there
remember.
yet.
Yeah. Well, we got the bag, and we freed that bone dragon, whose name escapes me right now.
Apotheca.
Apotheca, that's the one. And then we had a lovely, lovely chat with Atmos.
Oh. Bye. Have a good one. Thank you for the follow and the
So-
biddies.
He finally actually explained what the fuck's going on.
Right.
He still needs all the items to combat Yanakai. That was his original intent. And then we are to then have the items to defeat him afterwards,
Right.
apparently. So he's now got the bag, as he's got the, what was it, the fucking music box, and whatever the other one was. Did he have 3?
He's only got 2 so far.
2, okay. I thought he had another one. No, maybe not.
He's got the
Did
box
those,
and he's got the bag.
Did those guys that had you say they'd got any of them?
Had and lost.
All of them? Or
Well.
lost all the ones they had?
Well, let's just say that their road hasn't been the best so far. It's along the lines of, oh god. Bear with me. 2 seconds, peeps, as I remind myself.
Stream
Oh
keeps
my
on
goodness.
buffering on my end.
Yeah, it's such a pain in the ass.
Oh well, at least it'll still be saved and you
Yeah.
can VOD it at the end.
So, we had the Blade of the Broken. Or they had the Blade of the Broken.
Right?
And they also had the Eye of Yana. Unfortunately, both of these have been lost. Well, actually, no. I think the Eye of Yana, I think the one that they referred to as J, was going after the Eye of Yana.
Well, as you can see, we are kind of fucked right now because we are missing people.
Yes, I was wondering! Where is Horned Cousin?
We ventured down into this tree, into the root system, to seek out the corruption that's down there. And one thing led to another, and Teth used magic where he shouldn't have used magic, and off they popped.
Where did they go?
They went to Yaksonia.
Oh, don't touch the trees.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, we're kind of screwed. And while we were waiting, either for word of them or to think what to do next, that's when Bran here told us that he could talk to what's his name again? Your dragon.
Father?
Aye. And find out where you were.
What the fuck was that?
So,
Sorry.
so yeah. Finally, a clue as to where you were, so we came got you.
Well, thank you. And after that, Mouse is like, done!
Constitution check? Nah.
Yeah. Yeah, she is going to take a constitution check. Wah, 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 wah.
She critical fails it and dies because she's so small from alcohol poisoning.
Halflings, you know, they've got a capacity for booze.
Yeah, I'm just messing.
Oh!
Well, this one doesn't.
Oh, I wasn't too far off.
Yeah.
Mouse literally gets up and she's like, well, I have a story to tell plonk. And she just flat out on the table and he just like, snoring loudly. A little bit of saliva just like already dribbling down.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Bran.
Just watch her and make sure she doesn't swallow her own tongue.
Yeah, yeah.
Occasionally you get like the whole she'll be lying there sleeping, she'll be like, there was once a time when dragons and I'm gonna get you.
God.
Gold. Mouse is back, yo. I'm having so much fun. He kind of wanted to hear this story.
Right, well, I guess we should try and find some accommodation for the night.
I think also you should maybe count the gold that you got.
Yeah, well, let's
Which is
do that
kind
when
of
we're out-
stashed under the table.
do that when we're out of sight of everyone, maybe. In the accommodation we get.
When we get to the inn.
They have beds
Just-
here, you know.
Odd that
We
we weren't
didn't.
told that before. But never mind. So let's go on. Hang on. How many do we want? 1, 2, 2. I'm assuming you don't want to share with Mouse, Judessa. No, I didn't think so.
I may literally
No,
kill
Bran
her.
can share with her because he's looking after her.
I
Good on
didn't-
you,
Yeah,
Bran.
I've been really tempted to smash her pot for a little while, if you know what I mean.
No, try not to. 1, 2,
Judessa,
3, 4. 4.
4 rooms.
4 rooms.
Judessa, before we go, can I talk to you for a second? Just talking. No funny business.
Funny business? What do you mean?
Oh, it'll clear up. No,
What'll
no
clear
funny
up?
business.
She turns to dress and she's like, I'll bunk with you tonight. If I'm not back in 20 minutes, call the guards. There's been a murder.
Oh, good God.
Oh, she doesn't actually say that, but I just wanted to say murder.
There's been a murder.
Bran, can you just like tell us all? Why do you have to?
No, I want to talk with Judessa first.
Not when I'm not there.
You alright with this, lass?
Well, you know, we're in public place.
Oh, yeah, talk then.
I will just be right over there.
So she kind of
All
follows
right.
up.
All right here, you know.
So went out of earshot of the other guys. So I've been. You probably guessed this already. Father told me to kill you.
Doesn't surprise.
I really don't want to. I've done it once already. And that didn't feel good.
So what are you going to do about it?
I don't know. Which is why I'm telling you in hopes that you can help me.
Interesting. I can't help you away from Father's wishes. If you're looking for a loophole or anything else,
No loophole.
maybe is
Just one.
what you should be looking for. Me and Father like games, you see.
Okay.
You didn't think that eventually he would send you to kill me. It's kind of his test. Which I have to say, you're kind of catastrophically failing right now.
Yeah. I figured. Which is why, once again, I am asking for your help. Is there any thing you could do? Should I just kill you now?
If you want to get out of something, you cannot simply ask. You have to offer Father something more. You have to bargain to get out of the bargain. Also,
Very
this
well.
is usually Father sending you a message.
I don't know if you've noticed. I'm not the smartest person around. I am aware of that.
She kind of
God, I
ruffles your hair a little bit.
wish people could be clearer in their messages.
25 words or less.
Here's the main question. What have you actually given Father?
That's a good question, actually.
Yes, it's kind of a question that answers all questions. You have done nothing. He doesn't really know your name, probably. He doesn't really remember most people's names. It's actually kind of annoying. I have to be like, Father, remember this guy's name. You have to earn Father's respect. Instead of just asking for things, because in Yaxania, people always ask for things. Father, give me this. Father, give me that. He doesn't. Was that a Scott Pilgrim reference? She did, and it was brutal. You'll figure it out, little brother.
I hope so.
But just keep in mind, if you do actually intend on killing me like Father actually wants you to do, I have been looking forward to smashing your pot for a very long time.
Gonna give it a go after we've saved this tree. Just you and me. Winner takes all.
You're on.
Good.
And that is where we're gonna end the session because Skewed has to go to bed, unfortunately. Skewed, it's time for you to put on your slippers and go to bed.
I wanted to do a little roleplay with Skewed before we ended, but
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
I can.
We can do that.
If it's a
Okay.
quick one.
It
okay.
is a quick one. Go,
Cool.
go, go. Sorry.
So while they're like doing their talk, I go over Skewed. It's like, what's the deal with those two? And is it just has been really off lately? It's like kind of scaring me at times.
Well, to be honest, has he ever been fucking on? The last time I
Yeah.
saw him do, acting like himself was that Dragon Tell.
Yeah.
Since then, it's all been, oh, I'm not powerful enough. Give me power. Doesn't even seem to rage anymore. When he goes into a fight, it's just hanging back and zapping things. I mean, this is the first time I've seen him use that fucking sword.
That's a good point. But I
Maybe
feel
he's
like
been replaced by a body switching double thing, like a doppelganger or something.
yeah, maybe, but like I feel like I don't know, like there's like raging and then there's like carelessness. Bran was never like this careless, I feel. He just like went in swinging, and it's like usually there's like a little more just like something.
Hey, again, but like I say, I mean, you just shot that guy in the back of the head. I mean,
Yeah, but it was
pot calling the kettle
different.
black.
They were already
Lad.
attacking us. That is true, but they were already attacking us, and that was because
You don't have to go for the kill shot every time.
that's true. That's true.
There's a time for war and a time for peace and a time for beating the fuck out of people.
Yeah.
Just saying,
Yeah, I could use some scaling back. I'm aware, and
Yeah.
I didn't really like how that
you,
went.
Take it from someone who's been around a little while, and I know you have too. Trust yourself. You got a lot of skills. Use them. Don't
Thanks.
worry. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I feel
Feeling
like
it.
I panicked a little bit because I didn't expect Bran to just go in swinging, and I just like, yeah.
Well, I mean, you could have scouted a bit more, and you came straight back as soon as you heard a noise. I mean, that's not you.
I mean, to be fair, someone did get in my head.
That was later. That was much, much later, lad. I'm talking about when we first came into the cave system.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was a
Trust
little.
yourself. We do. It's time you did.
I appreciate that. But yeah, do you?
And also, Hunter's
Let's-
Mark. Look it up. I'm just saying.
What? So, but yeah, with Jadessa and Bran,
Sibling rivalry, maybe.
maybe.
He's the new kid on the block.
Hmm.
She's worried about him, I know that.
Oh, why?
She asked me. To keep an eye on them both.
I've kind of been keeping my eye on Bran. Why did she ask you to keep an eye on them?
I believe she's worried about him.
See, now it's just going to make me more worried about Bran.
It's good to worry about each other.
Yeah. Means you care.
Aw.
Care enough to do what's right anyway.
Yeah. It's funny, you know, we haven't known each other all that long, but I do feel like we're becoming a bit of a family.
And there's always one right fucking idiot in a family.
Yeah.
Anyway. Eyes open. Just saying.
Yeah.
Let's
And
get the fuck
I
out of
know
bed.
like you were like pretty angry at me earlier. We're good though, right?
Aye.
Cool.
Just, like I say, you know, sometimes you got to take roundabout routes to do things. Sometimes you have to think beyond what's right in front of you. Sometimes you just got to trust yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what do I fucking know? I'm a dwarf.
You know a lot. You know more than you let on. Certainly know more than me. I know nothing of like the cultured world and shit. It's
Cultured world.
It's like, no, it's funny. It's like you think elves are always like the cultured ones in high society. I've just been like roaming through the forest and shit. I don't really have a home. You know, I was trying to make one in Castellan, and then you saw how that shit turned out. So it's just for me, I don't really know much about the world as much as people might think elves do. I'm more of a nomad kind of person, so it's just it's very nice to like have a feeling of family and home with you guys. It's not something I really had before. So
Well, I'm glad you feel that way.
I like give up and like, can I give you a hug? And I just like
Okay. Thank you.
get like a single tear.
Oh, Lord.
Aw.
Good
Just
talk.
pat him on the back.
Yeah.
But family's got to be important, I think, because I think this shit's just started.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a drink and go to bed. And I suggest you do the same. And just try and get these idiots to go to sleep as well.
Yeah.
I look across to Edudessa and Branna and go, so what, you guys fighting now or what? Or can I go to
Later.
bed?
You can go to bed.
Right? Just saying. Don't make me get up. I'm tired.
Go. You get some rest.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye on them. I don't need as much sleep as you guys. So.
Brand's gonna grab Mouse and just head to bed.
Yeah, you
Hot
literally just
water
throwing
bottle.
her under the arm.
No, fireman lift over the shoulder.
Puts his feet on it.
As you lift her up, you just get a very sleepy mouse go, "Wait, here we go again." She literally just all the way down Brand's back.
Prestidigitation will clean that up nicely.
And
I'll
that's
get
where
the
we're-
chunks out.
That's where we're gonna end the session tonight. But so a few things about D&D next week. Next week I am on holiday. So there's no D&D. But the week after that, everyone will be back together as we get the whole group back.
We're getting the band back together.
We're getting the band back together.
Gotta get Mad Guitar Murphy and Blue Lou, and we're getting them next.
What do you mean, boo? Sparky, I need a holiday. Sparky, I need a holiday. Yay.
Where are you going, Hemi?
Oh, just down to Center Parks. Like, God, I feel so fucking middle class every time I say Center Parks.
Go and do the archery. I think they do that still.
They do. We are doing archery.
Oh, nice. Archery's awesome.
Archery is awesome. But yeah, so we're all getting back together, and we are. Yes, so that will be happening in 2 weeks, and I will have fun on my holiday. I will be streaming a little bit more this week as I also take on Deliveroo shenanigans, but that's all of the updates I have, and we're gonna go find someone to raid. I don't know who yet. Case, and all I ever wanted. Let's have a look. Who should we go see?
Theater
Literally.
Elfwing is doing Oriental
Total
Back
party
Coast.
win. D&D is on at the moment. They got like 3 people watching them. I think there's someone that you went to in the past.
Yeah, they are someone I went to. Let's go to Total Party Win.
Okay.
Sweet.
And with that, I'm gonna bug it off. So I will bid you all a fun
Yay!
farewell. Hey.
Let's go see
They say
Total Party
Space
Win.
Cowboy.
And I press the ejection button. Good night.
And then he ruins everything.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go, boop, and I'll see you later. So there's a really weird Skewed bye. Bye. Bye.
It's like I'm kind of in the same spot.